Pisces, y'all. Jimmy Pisces here, back to do a really quick video. So I said I wanted to be a little bit more transparent over the next couple of weeks, and putting, just putting the videos out there about different things. That's kind of important, and that's just what I'm gonna do, even if I'm kind of tired, or just whenever it's time to do it, and to follow through with it. So that's what I wanted to do. This evening, I wanted to speak about the things that I've learned on the journey from when I first started this channel, all the way back in like 2013, all the way up to now. The whole channel was to chronicle like my spiritual awakening, and that's basically what I did, and it's really awesome. To see how my mind has changed and how I have, let go of certain fears, and I'm still a work in progress, still building on myself constantly, and remembering and releasing all the time, and doing it in the midst of all the stuff that's going on in the world, and just a lot of different stuff. So anyway, I wanted to just talk about like 10 things that I've learned over this period of time. The first thing is, if it's something that I know that I don't want to do, and I know it in here and in my stomach is something I don't want to do, to not do it. That's it. That's it. If it's something I don't want to do, don't do it. That's what I've learned. Because when I used to do things for different reasons, why I was motivated to do things that I really didn't want to do, it was for things like, I don't want people to be upset with me. I didn't really like to rock the boat. I didn't like to cause trouble. I just wanted to kind of go with the flow, but that always hurt me. So going with the flow was never good for me, but that's what I wanted to do because I thought that was easy, but it's not easy. You pay a very high cost of just going with the flow sometimes. It's very expensive in many ways. Okay, number 2. Spiritual people make mistakes. Spiritual people do things that are jacked up. So therefore, I cannot be extremely harsh and judgmental against someone else. And I can't be extremely harsh and judgmental against my own self, because we are all going through a process of shedding and healing and dealing with our, the post-traumatic slave disorder syndrome, the programming, releasing all that stuff, and it's a long process. And spiritual people, even on the spiritual journey, mess up. So the lesson for me is I can't be extremely judgmental of people. I have been very judgmental of people, especially when I was doing good, and I was feeling myself, and I'm doing this and I'm doing, but yes, I was on a very strong self-controlled vibe, but it also can give off a vibe of arrogance or gregarious. You get a little inflated ego sometimes with certain knowledge and knowing things, and it's a lot of stuff that I don't know about. But anyway, knowing things can create judgments of other people because they didn't maybe read what I read, or they didn't hear the lecture that I heard that sparked the thought in my head. So, anyway, it's just growth and elevation past that stuff. Number 3. Holding on to pain from the past is a waste of time. It's a total waste of time, because all that is doing is slowing and hindering the progress with a tape recorded video that plays in the brain, a memory that triggers all of your senses and gets you sucked into a memory, and you're paralyzed in a memory when you're supposed to be in this reality doing something else. And so I've just learned that being stuck there now, once it happens, because I'm still triggered at times to go backwards in my my memory and in my thinking, and I gotta stop myself. I have to stop myself, because the tape recorder can go to work on me too, different layers. Somebody could be in this for 20 years and the tape recorder comes. But of course, you know, we evolve and we learn how to deal with the stress of these things. And we learn how to kind of balance it out. The further along that we stay in the journey and keep building on ourselves and growing, everything makes a lot more sense. Number 4, something that I've learned that's been very pivotal. It's been very pivotal in my journey is that the construct of time that we know of is false. It's false and it is a lie. Everything about it. Everything about it, from the clock to the calendar, it's all a lie. And because it's a lie, it has created imbalances in us. We are imbalanced because we are living off of a fake, false construct. That's all. Number 5. Okay. So I've learned that love is an action. It's not just a word. It's not just words spoken. It shouldn't be, but it actually is an action. You have to showcase your love. You gotta show it, show your love. And saying it is cool, but if you're with someone and they just can't seem to show their love, then I think that they probably have some healing that they need to do. You know, there's probably some confusion about how to show love, or they probably weren't loved themselves, or they don't love themselves. So it's very difficult, but for those that are able to do it, you know, we should show our love through our actions. That don't mean we're gonna be perfect. I gotta throw that in there. But thinking about it and considering it is where it all starts. Change starts. Thinking about it and considering that this is something I can go this way. I can change, you know. I am changing. No more fairy tales. No more fairy tales. You know, I grew up on fairy tales, on CAUCASOID, European cartoon fairy tales, and then evolved into watching soap operas, which is kind of like a fairy tale. A real twisted, weird, trifling fairy tale. Definitely not for us. So all that stuff is fake. All that stuff is so fake that comes with it in the lies. And we as women, we carry those fairy tales into, you know, our adult relationships. Wanting that same fairy tale BS. It's not real. Number 6. We have to figure out ways to create and generate and draw in currency into our lives, finances, because it is only, we can attract it with our mind, and it's just magic. Like, I swear it is. You could do things, you could do certain things to draw it in, and to draw people to you. So whatever it is that you have to do, whether it's a money ritual, you write stuff in a notebook over and over and over again that you're manifesting a certain amount of money. Have your own savings, you know, just keep stacking your money, creating a business, learning how to flip stuff, you know, for a bigger profit. It's just different stuff that we all can tap into, because it's that time for us to get the finances to do some things. You know, I used to hate money. I was like, oh, this is a white man on it, this is the white man's money, blah, blah, blah. I don't want no parts of it. I don't care. I'm spiritual and I don't need the money. I don't want it. If I get it, I get it. Who cares? But I was angry. I was angry at the system, because I know what has transpired because of this paper. So, but now I look at it as a tool. You know, it's a tool to be able to create more, to generate more, and it's pretty much a game. And the more and more we learn how to play the game, if we choose to, if we can't like move off into the woods, you know, and we have to keep living in this, you know, environment, if we learn how to play a little bit better and learn the secrets that were held from us and work with other people and work together as a team, we can generate more income, and then we can come up better. You know, it's a process, but we can do it. As long as we do it all in accordance with nature, we're good. Number 7. So something that I've learned from 2013 up until now is that I feel like I'm gonna blush talking about this. Sexual energy exchange should be and will be a sacred process. It won't be on programmed porno vibes. It'll be on cosmic union, tantric spirit, sacred nature, majestic, you know, vibes, you know, electric, and it has to be respected. It cannot be mishandled. Ooh, I've done that because I didn't know no better. I didn't know no better. Somebody, you know, even if I've messed things up later in my spiritual journey, that doesn't mean that, you know, it's over, and you know, it's just lessons that have to be learned. But it should be a sacred moment, and if it's not, that will never do. Like, I can never do that. It's a waste of time, and it creates connections that aren't meant to exist. I don't know. It should just be respected. I said all that to say that it should just be respected and not taken so lightly. So what did I say? I wrote something down. I said, not programmed porno vibes, but cosmic tantric, cosmic tantric outer body experience vibes, and it should be respected, and it should be handled with care, with patience and healing and love. And that can be difficult because a lot of people have given up on love. I haven't given up on love. I just had some really crazy experiences. I haven't given up. Number 8. So spirit is with us all the time. That's one thing that I've learned through this whole thing, because there's been periods of time where I would get down on myself when things were going really rough in my life, and I would be like, man, they done left me. You know, spirit left me. I don't have nobody. Come on, I need to hear something. And I would just be like, I'm just so bad, you know. I'm just so bad that spirit has left me. I've learned that spirit never leaves us. Spirit never leaves us. Spirit may get quiet, but it never leaves us. It's always present. It's just a part of it. Our everything. So we have to relax and kind of take heart. The spirit is with us, guiding us, leading us, and showing us the way. That used to be my mantra and my prayer on my early part of my spirit journey. I would be like, Most High, ancestors, natural elements, universe, lead me, guide me, show me the way. and it works. They're there, and I give all honor and respect for their presence and their guidance. I really do. And even when they be like, you shouldn't have did that, you shouldn't have said that, I be like, ow, okay, my bad. I shouldn't have said that. You know, I shouldn't have acted like that. And they be in my ear like, that was wrong. I'm like, I'm sorry. No, I ain't crazy. Okay, moving on. Number 9. Self-love is the best love. Right? That's not cliche. Self-love is the best love. And seek ye first the kingdom of God. And the kingdom of God is right here. The kingdom of God is right there in you. Seek ye first the kingdom on the inside. The kingdom is right in here. The kingdom is right in there and in here. Ooh. And the kingdom is also expressing itself through you. So you are the kingdom. God, Most High Creator. The DNA is connected to the ancestors. You're all wrapped up in it, and that's a blessing. Number 10. We, as melanated beings on the planet, we are connected to the all. That's one thing that I've learned, is that we are connected to the all, the source of everything, of creation, manifestation. If we stand in front of a tree, the tree is alive. We are alive. We'll say, okay, that must be God working through that tree. But that means that God is working through us, because we are the expression of God. So that makes us God, and that makes us Goddess. And it's a beautiful thing, being able to recognize that. But we do have to conduct ourselves better, and we got to check our thoughts, what we're saying, what we're eating, what we're drinking, all of this stuff. And I say that even as I am evolving. You know, we keep trying to be better, doing our best, not trying, we do our best. We put forth our best efforts. So, but we are connected to the all, and knowing that gives a great responsibility, but it also frees us from a lot of our pain, and it lets us know that we're not alone, because we're not alone. And there's going to be more things that are going to be revealed, and more people that's going to come and be brought forth into our lives at this time, to assist us with moving forward to a different level than what we are on right now. So anyway, that was it. If you stayed and watched the video, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And peace. Wake your mind up, speak your truth, open your heart, be brave, love again, heal thyself.